In this video, we're going to look at personalization, which is an important concept in Stardraw Design 7.4 because it's where you set the application up with default data, preferences, and application settings. In step 1, we'll look at personal details. To get started with personalization, open up the Tools menu, select Personalization, and you'll see a submenu that includes all of the elements that can be personalized. We'll begin with personal details, where you can enter information about you, your name, company details, and this information is used in the projects that you create, the title blocks that you'll insert around your drawings, and the reports that you can generate. I'll type in some details, and then we can import a custom company logo. The logo will be used in title blocks and reports, and you can import any image format, whether it's BMP, JPEG, GIF, or in this case, a PNG file. When choosing your company logo, think about how it's going to be used. It's going to be output, usually to paper, as part of a title block or report, and it will probably be an inch or two in size. Printing at a resolution of 300 dpi, which is perfectly good quality for paper output, the size of a logo should be between 300 and 600 pixels across and down. This one, as you can see, is 396 pixels square. We'll choose that, and this will be the logo used in my title blocks and reports. Now, if we create a new project, the author details are populated with my personal details, and if I start a drawing and insert a title block from the default location, which is the Stardraw Design 7.4 installation folder, that title block now includes my logo, my company information, and anything else I might have entered in the Insert Title Block dialog. Your selected manufacturers are shown in the product browser at the left of your drawing window, and to choose your selected manufacturers, go to Tools, Personalization, Manufacturer Libraries. The dialog shows two lists. The list on the left shows available manufacturers. There are over 1,500 manufacturers available today, and the list on the right are those manufacturers that I have selected. If I want to add a manufacturer, move it from the list on the left to the list on the right, and click on OK to synchronize your machine with that manufacturer's library. You will see synchronization status at the bottom of the application window in the status bar. It's important to allow synchronization to complete before attempting to use the product browser, because it's only when synchronization has completed that you can use all of the products from the newly selected manufacturer. Remember, some manufacturers have hundreds, if not thousands, of products and symbols to be downloaded. So the synchronization process can take a minute or two, depending on how many manufacturers you've added and how large those libraries are. Once synchronization is complete, we can choose products from that newly synchronized library. General application settings are accessed through the last entry in the Tools Personalization submenu. Enable recovery, if on, will create a backup file of your projects at the interval that you set. Recovery is not an alternative for saving. It is not auto-save. It is a disaster recovery situation. In the unlikely event that Stardraw Design 7.4 exits unexpectedly, or your computer has a catastrophic loss of power, or some other kind of fault, do not use recovery as an alternative to saving. You should always save regularly, at least every 10 to 15 minutes. Minimum printed line width is a value that defines the thinnest line that will be sent to print, whether it's to hard copy output like paper or to a PDF file. Because Stardraw utilizes hairlines, which are lines with technically a 0 line width, if this was output on a very high resolution printer, you would be unable to see the line because it would be so faint. This is why we have a minimum printed line width. Release license on close will free your license from the current machine when you shut down Stardraw Design 7.4 and return it to the cloud. Then you can take that license onto whatever machine you happen to log into next. We recommend that you leave release license on close active unless you plan to be working offline and without access to the internet at some point in the future. If you uncheck release license on close, the current machine will hold on to the license even when you're not running Stardraw Design 7.4. The upside of this is that your machine will be licensed even if you don't have an internet connection next time you run it. For other options in the Tools Personalization submenu, namely Product Attributes, Cable Attributes and Presets, Drawing Attributes, Auto Labels, and Symbol Directories, you'll find separate videos on each of these topics at the stardraw.com website and YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.